And we are back at it again. Took a couple of days off. Got a new schedule. I probably will be putting that in the comments. I already put it on my actual description of my actual page. So y'all definitely could go actually check that out. I will be streaming on Twitch during the weekday, Monday through Saturday. You can usually catch me on Twitch or something like that. Sunday will be my Sunday sub day where I will allow y'all to. I'm gonna try to see if I can either like y'all could call in or something like that, y'all could call in, talk to me or something like that, whatever it is. Now I'm saying I'm trying to actually build this channel, like I said, with global citizens, not more so of just people that just stop by and just like, all right, that's it. I mean, like this channel actually need to be a full-time channel. You dig? But anyway, trying to keep y'all here for long. Who knows how long this live will be? Not really hungry. I didn't eat in a while. Yo, I woke up mad late today. I thought today was, the time. I forgot that the actual time went back. I was like, oh snap. But anyway, I actually know y'all actually want to see this. I seen the numbers on it. I was like, oh snap. Know what I mean? Like I was shocked. So not trying to keep y'all here for long as far as in this reaction. I got a couple of reactions coming up this week that I think I probably like. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get it.
That to happen. That doesn't sit right with me. Do you know what I mean? That because I grew up without that, and I know how I felt. So it's not that child's fault. And to be real, if I'm messing with a woman that's that conniving, that she's been able to do that, something's wrong with me.
No, but you never knew though.
Like that, no, but what I'm saying is I'm not doing my background checks.
Yeah, okay, I hear that.
You feel me? I'm just seeing her thing and thinking, you know what, she looks nice. Yeah. She looks nice. Let me just, I'm not.
Yeah, but what kind of background check do you need to do to know that a girl will take your sperm out of the bin?
Well, what I'm saying, look at it this way. Look at it this way.
Why does that funny on Instagram?
There's certain girls that you might have sex with, But if I said to you, give that girl,
like, yo, why can I understand them so correctly now? Like, is this something like any of them Jamaican or anything like that? Like, what is their background of the separate that? Because this is just straight up like I was watching this for 27 minutes and all of this I can actually understand every word, Joe.
Your credit card. Let her hold your credit card for a week. You'll be like, no, I don't trust her. Give that girl your mobile phone and let her hold it for a week. No, I don't trust her.
If it's locked.
You don't trust her to have your money. You don't trust her to have your phone. You don't trust her to have a key to your yard. But you trust her enough to put your sperm inside her.
Yeah, it's brazy,
Think about that. You trust her enough to, all right, take my sperm and I know that you're abort the child.
Right. Or take my sperm. Get censored or something like that because he said this word? Nah, me, I ain't trying to go crazy.
And I know that you're taking the morning after pill. You're trusting a woman to do that.
Finally getting this channel in the order a little bit.
We've got it twisted.
So, okay, say you're in that situation where she stole your sperm or whatnot. Do you force a relationship with her for the sake of your child?
She's crazy and conniving, dog.
No, there doesn't
she
need to
takes
be.
sperm out of bin.
There needs to be. I need to be mindful that she's okay because she's the mother of my child. But I don't need to have a relationship with her in the sense of right. Let's go get Nando's. Let's go get something to eat, chill. But to me, it's a risk, innit? We got to be mindful of sex is pleasurable. I get it. It's enjoyable. Every man here lacks sex, but depending on who it's with, full stop. If you're not in a relationship with that woman, like if you're in a relationship, think of it this way. Every man was in a committed relationship with the person they were having sex with, we wouldn't be too stressed about this kind of stuff.
There'd be a lot of angry women out there because they wouldn't be getting none. No, it's true, because there's bare women. If every man was wifed off, what's all the spare women going to do?
What's the spare women, you know?
Bare women.
The ones left over.
That's mad.
So
what, do you believe that men shouldn't be, what's that word?
Promiscuous.
No, not promiscuous, man. The other one, man.
Slags.
What, celibacy thing?
No, not celibacy. One girl to one man and all of that. What's it called again?
Man, do you know you're such a scumbag? You don't even know what the word is.
No, I do, man.
Right?
But my brain is right
It's
now.
so far away from his
Fact.
mind.
It's not. But obviously, do you believe that every one woman should be with one man? Or what? That every man should just have one woman?
Yeah, why not?
But because you just said if that happened, then there's gonna be spare women.
You said what I think.
So our men, that's it, monogamous.
But right is like more women in the world than it is men. You know what I mean?
That's the word. You believe men are monogamous then?
Do I believe they are?
Yeah.
No.
You know what's mad? When I was younger,
That's a match.
I was
I ain't trying to
attracted
stop it
bare,
too much because
like,
you already see it's chopping up.
like
a little
every
bit. I'm trying to
nice
straighten
girl I
it.
saw, I'd chat. So I'd want a number. I'd want
Yeah,
to chat
yeah,
to
yeah.
her. As I've gotten older, like I just want one girl.
Mm.
Do you know? I just want because I look at that as peace.
One girl at a time.
You get me?
or-
No, just one girl. Just
why
give me
Yalem
one
are
girl.
on you now. I see what's going on. I see what's going. I just want one girl. That's
Well,
But
it.
my peace,
That's
the
all
mindset is that, especially if you're trying to build.
That's all up to the actual person. If you want one girl and your girl understand like this could be a family thing with multiple females and stuff like that, like have at it. Vice versa. You know what I mean? Like we live in a world now, it's like it's crazy. You know what I mean? So but anyway, man.
Build something as well. You
Yeah,
ain't got
juggling
the
girls is too
energy.
much,
You
man.
ain't
Bro,
got
it's
the
headache.
energy
It's
for
mad.
that.
Because they all
Man, start
need.
doing bare silly things.
Because
Bro.
they all need. Women love attention. If you got bare them, how can
Hey, hold on.
you give bare them attention?
Let me ask you a question though, yeah, because I'm always about reflecting, yeah. So, men, what's like
What's good, my guy?
one of
Good
the
looks
main
for
lessons
popping up,
you've
my
learned
boy.
from
Appreciate the
relationships that
support.
haven't worked?
I'm trying to fix this real fast. Make sure that the internet and everything.
Like, what's
working
something
a little
you
fast.
A
taken-
woman scorned is the most deadliest human on this
That's a
earth.
good question.
Do not play with a woman scorned.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's
Because
a good one.
But
man
when I
do-
say learn, I want you to think more about yourself.
I think
Because I think when I ask these questions, women will say, that men ain't shit. Or you know what? But it's like, what are you learning about yourself through what you've
I
been
think for me, what I've learned is don't expect a woman's reaction to be how you would react in that situation, whatever the situation is. So if I said, if I'm pissed off and I need space, just when she's pissed off, don't think she might not need space. She might need you to be there. But I'm thinking, because
Man, this shit
I
all
need
over the
space,
place.
That's what I
because
would
I'm
do.
pissed off,
So yeah,
and because you're pissed, I'm giving you space, my car, but she might not want that. Do
You
you
know
know what I'm
one
saying?
thing I learned?
about yourself.
Not to argue. Not to argue.
No, but no,
And just- But that's a
This
lot.
guy
But
said
yeah,
that.
fam. But what do you mean?
no, you're ignorant, bro.
Exactly. So that's what I know.
Yeah, but he said, what did you learn about yourself that helped
Yeah,
you?
but that did help me, fam.
Not argue.
I know I'm a man that's wrong and strong, and I'm gonna argue. And that causes more of an argument.
Like being a married person, one thing I could say is one of the most important things in a relationship. Now I'm saying I was married for I believe going on 10 years, something like that. But one of the most important things is like communication. Like a lot of my close friends, like loved ones and everything that actually see me and my wife relationship, they always be like, yo, y'all got a strong relationship. Y'all don't argue. You don't argue about money or anything like that. And I always tell people, it's like, yo, we literally have like a communication. Like we talk about any and everything. Like I'm one of those, like if it's in my mind, I'm gonna say it. And I don't really care like how you feel about what I really gotta say. Is more of a I'm saying it because I really probably don't know I want to spark a conversation or something like that. And I'm happy that my wife actually is one of them people that understand that. You know what I mean? Some people, they won't understand. Like you will say something, they won't understand. Like, yo, I'm not trying to say it that way. You know what I mean? But anyway,
Argument. If I just say, all right, cool.
So I got hot smokes up. Do you know how? No, but he's ignorant.
Yeah,
to
but
the
what-
I'm
level.
talking about in a
turn around-
relationship.
Yeah, but I'm
not
telling
talking about
you
with
don't
the man.
argue.
I'm still ignorant and
So you
still
don't
wrong.
No,
argue.
forget me.
Yeah, straight. With the man, no, I'm
Smoke.
still like that.
Wait,
But
so
in
you
a
don't-
relationship.
So what
No.
you don't argue.
No, he doesn't
And
say
he's gonna
anything.
argue.
Yeah, I know. And then
I
she's
don't care who you are. You're
speaking,
gonna
whatever.
argue.
And then she turned around and say, so what did you learn about this conversation that we've had?
He's still not talking. Yes, you gotta understand.
No,
Smoke.
no,
But
I'm
then
not
that's
gonna say
another
I'm not gonna
argument
talk. No,
because
we'll
now
have
she
a,
thinks you wasn't
no,
even
we'll have
listening.
a, no, we'll have a conversation. I'm saying man won't argue, fam. There will be a conversation in it, but I'm not gonna.
So you're saying you'd rather walk away,
Yeah, 100%.
than, whereas before you'd battle.
Yeah,
I
but
will
it's not.
battle,
But it's
fam.
not.
Brother,
It's
But
not
walking
dealing
away
with
is a
this.
bro.
Now you're not buying it.
brother, because remember, I know him
Yeah,
differently.
yeah, yeah.
He knows
So what
me
does that mean?
differently. Smokes. Okay, there have been times when you're like, "Where's why are you even biting?"
Exactly.
Right? Because you're saying something. Smokes.
Bro,
That
yeah,
No Star Studios sign is so good, you know.
I ignored it, bro. That's what I'm saying, fam. I don't argue. I ignore it now. If I feel like it's a bullshit argument, I'm not in the argument. Don't bring bullshit to me. It's done, innit? Cool.
That's growth.
What do you mean? Like, bro, there's certain arguments you just don't need to take on, fam. And as you said, you know me, fam. I will sit there quiet, like.
Another thing is like some things ain't an argument. It's just the way your tone is. Know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta tell somebody like, yo, breathe. Understand it's probably your tone, probably the word that you are using or something like that. Because I really don't want to argue. You know what I mean? And this ain't an argument. This is just a discussion. Know what I mean? And if it get tempered, like,
Whoa,
all right, it's
So
getting
you
now
done?
it's
You got that
getting
off your
into
chest? Everything
feelings.
all right?
All right, now we gotta
Cool.
really talk about something.
Or I might even just be like, all right, babe, I apologize. If it makes you feel, you get what I'm saying? Anything
But is that reflected on
bro,
each
yes,
that
bro.
issue, or is
Yeah.
it just to get
I
out
don't-
of the argument?
Yes, bro, to get out of the argument.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. But
That's
that's gonna
reflective,
cause
bro.
that's gonna cause more
It
argument.
won't. Because it don't.
Because you're not
I'm-
involved.
bro,
That's why I don't. Because
Exactly.
you're like,
All right, boom.
You think it don't until a couple of days later they bring back the same argument that you were supposed
And then
to
what-
sort
and then
out
was he-
All
and
right,
then-
last
but
week.
you
What do you
saw,
think he
hold
does?
on, but, no,
What do you
but
think-
hold on, but the argument, I can even talk about the recent argument. Then try to bring something on. Yeah, get me. Talk to man about
just don't tap me. You're
talking,
explaining it.
talking
no?
to man about TikTok and me viewing girls' profiles on. Bruv, was I commenting? Did you see me message? Like I was viewing profiles because I'm trying to see how.
That's a big thing. Like if somebody getting mad at you looking at things on social media is like that's a deep conversation. Me in my eyes, it's like, are you serious? You know what I mean? If I ain't hollering doing nothing like that, like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? I got way bigger things to stress about. You know what I mean? But we gotta straighten this up. I may have to. Let me try this. We can't be having that. Whoa.
Algorithms and all of these things. You get
He
what I'm
don't
saying?
believe his own shit.
No. Regardless. But obviously she was vexing it for days, innit? And I'm like,
Isn't it? Yeah, that isn't it still fire.
all right, just come to my yard, innit?
Isn't it? I'm gonna straighten it up a little bit. It's choppy. Even choppy on my end, my boy. Wait for the junk to load up. Bro, load up so slow. Now let's see if this gonna do it.
Boom, come to my yard. Come to my yard. We're cool, everything. Boom, what's the problem? Oh, rare. All right, cool. That's in rare. We had the combo. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, cool. I understand how it looks, but me and you are the only ones that have access to this. I'm not doing stupid things. I've viewed profiles. I'm on social media. You expect man to view things. Like, it's not like I'm I'm on there and where I'm in the DMs and you've seen a mad thing. Like, this argument's foolishness. What, like, is it that deep? Is it that deep? Oh, no. Well, then let's move on. You get me? That we don't need this argument.
No, there's growth there.
We don't need the argument.
I completely understand what he's saying, but it's like it's just the way you saying it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta word things a little bit different. Because if you brush over things like this, a female could just look at like, well, you just always brushing over everything. Everything is just always right after your word, and it's just brushed over. And sometimes, like the issue is bigger than like that moment. You know what I mean?
There's some
But
arguments you
sometimes
just
in the
don't need.
argument,
Fam.
that the situation is the potential where
You
it
just
could
don't need
lead.
the
It weren't
argument
going to
at the
lead
moment.
nowhere. It was just going to lead to foolishness. Petty arguments. I don't deal with petty arguments no more. If it's petty in my relationship, I don't want the
Yeah, like
argument.
an
Don't bring.
argument-
Yeah, but
Bring
viewing
something-
discussion is
profiles
different.
might be like, yeah, man's just viewing.
So and,
We
and
just like this.
but I didn't.
We just like these two.
Yeah, but there was no likes. There was no comments.
Because
There
it
was
didn't
no
get
nothing.
there
It was
yet, but-
I didn't know about TikTok. Just a view.
No, come on.
Yeah, but I'm saying it didn't get there yet. Sometimes you can premeditate what could be. Do you know what I'm saying?
No. Listen
In
to what
the
I'm
future.
saying. It wasn't going to get there. So to me, the argument was foolishness. You got upset because I viewed a profile. I'm on social media. Do you know how many profiles I view? If you look at man's history, if we could see everyone's history on just viewed,
Yeah,
What?
mad.
man will be murdered every day. Don't bring that foolishness to man. That's it. You get me?
You know, I used to be like that, but like, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
no,
Out of nowhere, I used to be like that. Bro, you
This
have
guy-
to chill, my guy.
no,
Messing up the man.
no, because you know what, like certain past relationships, certain girls have said certain things to me, and I take it on board. Like I might not agree with it at the time, but then I
Yeah.
reflect and I'm like, you know what? You had a point. And one of the things one of my exes said to me was like, I just need you to understand how it makes me feel.
Yes.
Yeah. And what I used to do.
Told you, it is sometimes it's just deeper than that. It's just a feeling, especially when it comes to female. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a genius or anything like that. I just step back and just like actually like analyze the situation. You know what I mean? Especially if you wanted to make it work. You know
Is
what I mean?
if I didn't agree with it or if I felt it was stupid, I would dismiss it.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking in consideration. Okay, I know it's not real. I know it's not what it looks like. But I need to be mindful that it's made you feel a way.
Yeah.
So let me address that.
Yeah.
Like let me make you feel a bit better and acknowledge your feelings. Because I think sometimes as men we can be like, oh, you're chatting rubbish, that, and we
Yeah,
can
but
just
I
be
didn't-
easy to dismiss
But
it.
that's the matter. I didn't even deal with it. I dealt with it like, I apologize. That we spoke. I apologize.
yeah.
That's how the same thing, man. Acknowledge the feelings.
Yeah.
but
That's another thing. It is. That's why I say sometimes it ain't an argument, and sometimes you don't gotta apologize because it's just a discussion. You know what I mean? Like a discuss. Let's be adult and just discuss things. That's why sometimes I feel like when people be like, "Hey, yo, they adult. Let's fight it out, bro. We adult. We need to talk it out." If it comes to us actually physically getting into a physical altercation, bro, now it's something way different. You know what I mean?
to me, it's still petty. I feel like it's petty.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
get
No, you don't need
what
to
you're saying
invest too
over
much
there.
time in it.
I apologize if it made you feel a certain way.
But if you
Let's
get it,
do
you
our
don't need
business.
to over-explain yourself.
I didn't. It was that. That's what it was. I get it. Like, cool. If that's how you made you feel, I understand. Rare. We both have access. There was a convo. We both have access. I'm not gonna do that. It's a view. It's not that deep. Like, I'm not gonna. We're not dwelling on this argument. Let's move forward. Cool, man. Got Chappelle ticket Sunday. Let's go. Done. Argument.
So, see,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see, he does it all the
Drag
time,
you
bro.
into
Lean up on the next man. You
Bro,
know?
I tried to get distance so he can't catch you with
Yeah,
a slug,
man,
but suppose his arms are
Yeah,
long,
man.
like.
It's crazy.
If you clip that up, that'll look like man just supported
I
the
like-
whole thing. innit?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
He's been doing it for years, fam. He's been doing it for years.
Trust me.
you know what?
The worst one, that
Bro, I have
one, I can't leave him hanging. I'm like, the
Yeah,
fuck,
man,
man, you
can't
can't
leave
do
man
that to
hanging.
me.
Let me do this real fast, bro. But you get me? You feel me? It's just sometimes it's just a word, yo. You gotta just fix your wording. But doing that, like, actually help you, like, learn new words, stuff like that. Learn other things. And it dies down the argument. You know what I mean? One of the worst things to do is, like, I'm not saying like every relationship is perfect and like you shouldn't argue, because that's kind of weird to have an actual like to know people. Because how many people that know people that actually never argue? Like, in a relationship, I'm saying, like, come on, bro, like that's rare. That's real rare, bro. And if it's like that, bro, somebody having fun with somebody else. But anyway though, man. As we proceed, let's see if it works now.
Bro. But no, In other senses, what else has man learned from relationship? Because I was in quite a long-term
You
relationship.
kind of sometimes.
one of the things
want a
I learned the
female to
most
stress over
is
you
that
like
the dating
that,
and
man.
relationship
'Cause
market
that means she ain't
is
thinking
not
about
the same
nobody
as the
else.
housing market.
Talk
And
to
that
me.
No,
sounds-
yeah.
that-
Explain that
That
one.
sounds mad. Yeah?
Sound like you're getting in trouble with the girls now.
So like you see with the housing market, yeah,
Yeah.
some people will go out and purposefully try and find a broke down house because they know if they do it up,
Potential, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
It
can't
rises
be
to
saying-
balance.
it
I
rises
knew you
to
couldn't be
value.
squeaky clean.
There's potential
Yeah, there's
in
potential
it,
in
right?
it.
You gotta let
And
us
certain
finish.
people will be
You
in
gotta let us
relationships
finish.
based on the potential of that woman or potential of that man.
Mm.
Yeah, like to me, accept people for who they are. Like when you meet a woman, yeah, it's not your job to make her something better or the woman's job to make you a better man. Like there needs to be, all right, you know what, I accept you for who you are. We can give each other TLC. So for example, housing a house, yeah, we find a house, let's paint it up, let's decorate it, but we're not changing the house itself. We're not turning it from a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
We're not knocking down walls. I think that's the same. When you meet someone, you can give that person love and attention, but it's not your job to change them. I need you to be like this. I need you to be like that. Whereas before, I would meet women.
I wouldn't say change, but I would say in a relationship, you gotta play a role. You get what I'm saying? And for this thing to actually work, we both have to do this thing. Perfect example, I do YouTube and all that other stuff. A lot of people don't realize that my wife do help me out with a lot of stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, playing roles and me like that, like looking at females like, yo, like, look what you doing when I'm down. So when I'm up, you get what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back, man.
Women and based off of, you know what, but she's got so much potential. If she would just do this, if she would just fix this up, if she would just do that.
But saying
Don't
that,
look at like that.
could there be potential? Like, if you do see a potential woman, I'm not saying.
That's like thinking when that's like when you're in a relationship and you think that you should have just gonna come out of nowhere and give you some top, bro. The chances, the chances of that happening. You get what I'm saying? Well, anyway,
There could be,
Make
but
her
it's
change
not.
it,
It's
but-
not for me to change that.
But you don't have to change it. You can guide her in a certain way. So let's say if you see a potential and you can just
I
give
just
advice, say,
want to
listen,
make sure that
I
That's
think
changing.
Changing it,
if
yeah.
I'm
No, but it's not
building
changing her
something,
It's
because
you
I
want
need you to
you're
be
molding
wanting
her.
something
Yeah,
for her
you're-
that she doesn't
you're
want for
trying to
herself.
manipulate
yeah,
the
but she
change.
might want it for herself, but she might not be able to see the potential that
Right.
she has for herself. Like, as in, what
That's
I'm saying,
changing her
no,
still.
but it's not changing because if, like, I don't want because I will say things and it's going to refer to
How
my
long?
ex.
All right.
So what
but-
I'm saying is, yeah, is like, if I
Come on,
know
bro.